Welcome to Atelier Nest, where timeless elegance meets vintage romance. Today, we'll explore a dreamy home where shabby chic and French country blend in soft textures, antique charm, and serene light. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share your favorite moment in the comments below. Soft light graces the home's façade. Aged stone meets creamy lime wash, with arched windows dressed in faded blue shutters. Ivory roses climb beside wrought iron lanterns, while a gravel path guides us through lavender toward a rustic door beneath antique scrollwork. The air feels serene, scented with early summer blooms. Inside the entryway, a sense of calm welcomes the eye. Whitewashed limestone floors, a pine bench with linen pillows, and a gilded mirror reflect gentle morning light. Above, a floral-wrapped chandelier casts dreamy shadows across the plaster walls, softly blushed with vintage hues and brushed with timeless charm. The living room opens in hushed elegance. Slip-covered sofas in sun-faded linen surround an aged oak table adorned with roses, crystal, and candlelight. Warm beams stretch above, and sheer drapes flutter at the windows. Pastel armchairs, layered rugs, and distressed textures create a gentle storybook mood in every detail. Nestled in a corner, the reading nook offers quiet retreat. A sage green Bergera chair rests beside a floral lamp and a salvage table holding journals and petals. Soft wallpaper with hand-painted blooms wraps the space, where sunlight patterns the floor in shifting fragments of warmth and peaceful stillness. In the dining room, rustic grandeur glows. A pale oak table anchors the space beneath a vintage chandelier trimmed in olive branches. Pastel slip-covered chairs invite gatherings, while botanical prints adorn creamy walls. The breeze through French doors carries whispers of lavender and light, blurring indoors with countryside dreams. The butler's pantry brims with vintage poetry. Floral-lined shelves display scalloped dishes, milk glass, and worn copper. A dainty sink under lace-trimmed windows glimmers with morning light. Cabinets painted misty blue reveal delicate ware. Each surface holds memory, wrapped in scent of dried herbs and echoes of yesteryear. The kitchen radiates rustic simplicity. Creamy cabinets frame a marble countertop with feather-soft veining. A classic French range hums below a plaster hood. Hanging herbs, copper pans, and a chippy painted island offer tactile balance. Sunlight flickers through cafe curtains, warming the soft textures of tile, linen, and aged brass. A breakfast nook nestles beneath a crescent window. A round pedestal table, draped in faded linen, is encircled by ladder-back chairs with floral cushions. A bouquet of wildflowers graces the center. Gingham curtains filter light, casting a warm glow across exposed brick, echoing the tranquility of a quiet Provençal morning. Down the hallway, soft footsteps trace a vintage runner. Alabaster walls cradle floral-framed portraits, while brass sconces glow like candlelight. A tall armoire with aged paint gently creaks open to reveal lace linens. Wooden beams stretch above, and the silence carries the scent of rosewood and a slower time. The bedroom blooms with faded romance. A tufted headboard in soft linen rests against hand-painted vine wallpaper. Ivory bedding layers with floral quilts and lace-trimmed pillows. Warm light spills through vintage curtains, reflecting on antique lamps. Every detail whispers softness, where stillness is wrapped in texture, scent, and nostalgia. The ensuite bath glows in storybook charm. A gray clawfoot tub sits beneath shuttered windows with muslin curtains. Marble floors shimmer softly, while lavender-white walls reflect golden light. A vintage vanity with twin sconces and gentle flickers of warmth invites stillness and sense of soap, lavender, and old wood. The guest bedroom feels wrapped in floral hush. A wrought iron bed, layered with heirloom quilts, sits against rose-washed wallpaper. A pine dresser with delicate knobs holds small glass treasures. A faded rug and pastel light complete the scene, where textures blend like brushstrokes on a romantic canvas. A tender nursery whispers vintage lullabies. White blush walls cradle a French crib adorned with linen bunting. A slip-covered rocker and a chandelier of crystal petals complete the space. Antique books rest on floral shelves, while the scent of lavender dances through sage shutters, calming the room in gentle grace. The home office invites reflection. A chalky white writing desk holds parchment, dried florals, and glass trinkets. Almond-toned beadboard walls warm the space. Books and porcelain line the cabinet shelves, while a linen slip-covered chair rests in calm repose. Afternoon light glides across the room in soft, dreamy ribbons of gold. The upstairs hallway stretches like a gentle memory. Polished wood floors creak softly beneath a floral runner. Framed sketches adorn plaster walls, their pencil lines catching shadow and shine. A distant window filters golden light through embroidered curtains, drawing quiet rhythm from every beam, every step, every breath. The attic is an escape wrapped in velvet and wood. Beneath its sloped rafters, a lavender chaise and tapestry rug invite stillness. Books and florals fill aged shelves. A vintage desk sits below a skylight, where dust motes dance and time seems held in the hush of slow afternoon. The linen closet is a secret gallery of softness. Folded quilts, embroidered sheets, and lace pillowcases rest on wallpaper-lined shelves. Baskets of herbs and hand-tied sachets release subtle fragrance. A crystal knob reflects light into prismatic shimmers, revealing a quiet reverence for care, texture, and the everyday beauty of fabric. Even the utility room charms with rustic romance. Enamel basins and terracotta jars line open shelves above a reclaimed wood counter. Gingham curtains sway below a vintage sink. Dried lavender and framed botanicals soften the walls. The room is practical yet poetic, wrapped in sunlight and hints of homemade soap. Through French doors, the garden room glows. White wicker seating with floral cushions lines the terracotta floor. A potting bench overflows with clay pots, glass jars, and watering cans. Roses spill from overhead baskets, while shadows and scent blend into the room like a poem written in nature's breath. The backyard opens to timeless serenity. Gravel paths wind through lavender and ivy-covered urns. A linen canopy shades a bistro set surrounded by repurposed shutters and blooming hydrangeas. A stone fountain gurgles softly nearby. As light fades to gold, every leaf, petal, and whisper of wind feels wrapped in enchantment. Thank you for joining this graceful journey through layers of vintage beauty and quiet sophistication. If you love the textures, florals, and gentle charm of this home, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We can't wait to share more romantic spaces with you, only here on Atelier Nest.